Hello world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to codingscientist.com. We are on lesson number 9, I think. Yes, we are on lesson number 9, and in this lesson we are going to learn about MicroPython pulse width modulation control. Alright guys, so this is going to be continuation of the previous lesson, and we are going to follow the same circuit drawing. It's the same. Do not dismantle. If you have already dismantled it, go ahead and plug it again in the same way as per the previous lesson. This is the same circuit we are going to use. So basically, what I'm going to show in this lesson is at the concepts of PWM. Certain things you may not be able to understand, especially for the beginners who are doing this for the first time. You may not understand what is PWM and what are some of the unsigned integers and what are the ranges and kind of thing. So do not worry about it. I'm going to start coding it as we go along, as we start building more and more and applications and projects using CircuitPython, using MicroPython. You are going to learn automatically, and I will explain to you as best as I can. So basically, pulse width modulation to control the brightness of the LED. It's the same principle. Using the same principle, it will be, basically we'll be using the same principle, which is going to be applicable when we control a servo motor or a DC motor, either remotely using a remote control or through a connected joystick. So I will show you those advanced builds in the near future as we go along. So PWM, the pulse width modulation, basically allows you to give analog behaviors to the digital devices, digital components you may call it as, such as for example LEDs. In this lesson we are using LED as an example. So this means that rather than an LED being simply a on or off, you can control its brightness to the lowest possible and the brightest possible. So that's what we are going to do. And this is the principle of, just imagine if you want to increase the speed of the fan, that is physically you are toggling your switch right at your home. Same way through the remote control joystick, it looks excuse me, it looks pretty simple guys. When you increase the speed of the motor or your robot or your remote car, it goes fast. But the logic behind that is basically PWM, pulse width modulation. That is what it works, that is how it works in the microcontrollers. And but in this series of exercise we are going to use MicroPython to put our code, the PWM control code, into the Pico microcontroller and start building our own PWM steps to control motors, circuits, LEDs, and ton load, either DC motor or a servo motor, anything else. Alright, so enough of this talking. Let me go ahead and share my IDE and we can get along from there. All right, there you go. That's my IDE, and let's see what we need to do. So first let us import our machine. From machine import pin, and then we need to say PWM, pulse width modulation, in uppercase. All right, and then from time we are going to import sleep. From time we are going to import sleep. So this function I will explain in the next lesson, the immediate lesson. So you will understand much better how this time function and the sleep function within the MicroPython system works. It's pretty easy guys. I mean, you will get it along. You guys are pretty smart. Now let's declare our PWM. So PWM equals to PWM of pin number, which is the pin number we used, pin number 15. If you look at the circuit, we connected our LED to pin number 15, and you got to close the indentation with a proper bracket, right, with parenthesis. It's very important. And then we will declare our PWM, the frequency of the PWM, FREQ, the PWM frequency to 1000, like this. And then we will set a loop. And what loop we can use? We can use any loop. You can use while loop, do while loop. Let's use while loop as true. while true. So what should happen while true? For the duty cycle, duty in range, we need to set a range between 65025. I will explain what exactly is that, not to worry for those who don't understand, so just follow along. And then pwm.duty underscore unsigned integer of 16, and then we will put that to duty. That's basically the duty cycle, guys. I'll probably, in one of the lessons, in the previous lessons, I showed you how the oscilloscopes measurements and stuffs works, how we detect the PWM and show that in the oscilloscope. So you may take a look at that, you will get a better idea, or I can explain to you one-on-one. Do reach out to me, no issues. And then we will say sleep of 0.0001. Right. And now what we will do, we will say for, let me just give another space, for duty in range, say 65025 of maximum range, comma 0 comma -1. Right, you will understand in a few minutes what exactly I'm trying to do. And then pwm dot duty underscore unsigned integer of 16, and we will put that to again the duty cycle. All right, and then the sleep, of course, sleep of 0.0001. Do you think this code is going to work? Let's see. If it doesn't work, we will debug together. All right, guys. Moment of truth. Let's try to run this. Okay, it's asking me to save the file. I'm going to save it in Raspberry Pi Pico and then I'm going to name the file as pwm.py and click OK. Alright, click OK. Can't import the name pin. Why is that? Can't import the name pin. That's kind of weird. Pin 15, it's actually pin 15, correct. And then we are setting up this pwm equal to pwm, and then we are setting this to pin number 15. This is correct. Oh, okay, I need to put this in uppercase. There you go. Didn't I tell you guys, the Python is very case sensitive. The uppercase and the lowercase matters a lot. See, I just missed one P and it created a problem. Let me run this again. All right, there you go. Cool. The circuit works perfect. Let me share what's happening in my circuit so that you will see. Can you see that, guys? The LED brightness goes up and again it comes down. It's going up, it's coming down, it's going up, it's coming down. I mean, the brightness is increasing and it's lowering down. It's increasing, there you go, and it's coming down. It's increasing and it's coming down. So that's the way this stuff was, guys. I mean, it's you will get it as we go along. Do not worry about what exactly is happening in this code or what's happening in the circuit drawing. You will get it one at a time, especially for those who are totally new, totally from zero level. You will get there one by one. If you look at some of my parallel series, that is on the electronic side and on the coding, on the Python coding basics, right? So take a look at that and you will understand how to begin with, where to start with. And I suggest first try to understand the microcontroller part, and then the coding part automatically will fall into picture. If you have any doubts, you need any clarification, if you need a one-on-one, I'll be happy to schedule a detailed sessions, multiple sessions with you guys on the Zoom call. Do reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you. Goodbye.